Hello, everybody. Hello. We are we are here just seeing if anybody else show up. We get this thing going just for shits and giggles. Oh, there we are. It's down. It's down to see if anybody stops by. We are live for 35 seconds. Hey, Rex Fitzgerald. Hello, how are you today? Not much going on. I'm sitting outside Desert Radiology. Leanne's in getting an MRI for her back today, trying to get her feeling better. So, back in black kennels, huh? Nice. So I'm just hanging out in the parking lot in the air conditioning. I'm doing pretty good. We went to get Leanne in California yesterday, so yesterday was a killer long day. We wound up yeah, she was down helping out with her dad. Her dad's in the hospital, and she had to come back. She had to schedule this MRI like God 3 months ago. It takes 3 months to get in and anything with the crazy crap that's going on out there. So I'm hanging out, listening to my Sirius radio. Not much going on. Jamming out, but YouTube don't like it when you use music. So, oh well. So Rex, what's the weather like where you are? Yes, it is. Yeah, we're at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's 98 degrees already here in Nevada. Looking at 107, I think, today, 111, something like that. So yeah, it's kind of fun to sit here and watch people watch. Uh, Humid. Oh, yeah. I picked up Leanne down in Hemet, California yesterday, and it was 96 and like 80% humidity. So it was like 112. Felt like 112 here because we don't have the humidity. Ace Catfishing. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I think I've watched a couple of your videos. So now, Twinbrook Acres. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, this isn't a scheduled live. I'm hanging out in the parking lot of the clinic waiting on Leanne. Me and Rex were talking about weather. Yes, I'm doing good. Just wait. Give me something to do while I'm waiting on Leanne. Unpaved Explorer. Hey, buddy, how are you? Been trying to catch up on all my videos. Got that uh, cabin fever syndrome going on, and just not feel like doing much because it's so dang hot right now. So I'm out watering the garden in the dark because it's too hot during the day and it'll cook the plants. I just talked with Robert at Homestead Aquarius, yesterday on one of his videos, and he wants us to do Preston's Toes Tunes. Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Robert wants us to do a video on desert gardening because we live in the high desert. We're at 2,350 feet in the town we live in. It's in a big valley. We're on the other side of the hills from Las Vegas. So we're considered high desert. Oh, we've been running the coonhounds. God, I miss that when we used to do that when I was a kid. We'd get 10, 15 coon a night. Uh, when I was a kid, we'd be out till 2, 3 in the morning every night with Dad running around in cornfields. Oh, good for you, Twin Brook. I retired 2 years ago, and I have a hard time keeping up with doing videos. Hey, Don, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I'm hanging out at the outside the desert radiology land. Leanne's getting an MRI done today, so we're just hanging out. So Twin Brooks is retiring in 7 months. Yeah, I don't know about that, Twin Brooks. I got nothing but time, and I don't have time. so so Rex has been running the coonhounds every night since last Saturday. There are a lot of coon out there, Rex. Sherry Cheryl. Yeah, yeah, she's in there. Yeah, they want you to wear a mask in there, and I ain't going in there to wear a mask. Maybe less than 7 months. Yeah. Don, you still got that hot weather up there at WD Glock and Roll? You still getting hammered with the heat? Yeah, I tell you what, Twin Brooks, the best thing I ever did was retire. I have no stress. I don't have to worry about getting up, going to work, and I mean, the guys I worked with were awesome, but it's just, yeah, semi-retired, but getting ready to go back to working once I figure out what it. Is that kind of like figure out what figure out what you want to be when you grow up? I've been there. Well, that's cool. You got rain and it's cooler. That's better than that 113 you had the other day, huh, Don? Ain't much else going on. We're gonna, like I was saying earlier, we're gonna do a video on desert gardening because of we have to deal with the extreme heat. Yeah, yeah, I bet way better. Well, I got 5 people on a short notice video. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I just sit here trying to watch people because people are, especially in this town, we get some really, I don't know what do you say, odd people, I guess. Town's changed a lot since we moved here. We've been in this town for 26 years, and it went from cowboy country to we're getting way too many city people, and I don't do city people very well. Yeah, yeah. Look at this. I mean, I had my hair done this morning, right? Oh, Sherry. Hey, let him go. I had to. I went. Oh God, when I was in the service, I got a haircut every payday, whether I needed one or not. Mike, hey, how are you? Good to see you, Mike. That's my second live in a while. I just figured I'm hanging out in the parking lot. I might as well do something that's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm getting ready for hunting, and I do this for hunting every year. But being retired, it's nice. You can get a. I only need to get a haircut like every 14 months. So usually I'll go probably till it gets hot next year in 2022. Yeah, people running around with masks, some with not masks, and they opened us up if you got a shot that you don't have to wear a mask, but in the hospitals and clinics and stuff, you have to wear a mask. And I ain't going in. I don't like wearing it. SD Mountain Man, hey, how are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. Just got a trim. Oh, no, we went last night. Uh, we got paid at 1 in the morning, and we were out of fuel for the generator, and so we had to run down and get things. 58 and had to retire at age 30 when I busted my back. Wish I could work. Yeah, catfish. That's what happened to Leanne. Going on 5 years ago. She didn't break her back, but she fell at work and did a whole bunch of stuff. So she's in getting a MRI to see where she stands from going to the chiropractor. Going on vacation in a couple days. Where are you going, SD? Oh, thanks, unpaid. We'll see you soon. Hi, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. How's things in the Midwest? Yeah, thanks again for stopping on Pave Explorer. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. So yeah, not much going on. It's hotter than a bear here already. Like I said, it's 98 and it's 11:03 in the morning. So it gets the hottest part of the day is from 3 to 5 here in Nevada. So we're looking at probably 107 or so today. Not going anywhere, just getting stuff. Yeah, that's kind of Illinois Canirum Unscheduled Live. I like that. I hear know what how you're doing. I'm doing real good. Oh man, everybody, it sucks getting old, huh, Brian? Everything starts falling apart. Well, at least it's just muscles sore. And ain't like back in the Black Plague days when stuff were leprosy days when stuff would fall off. You wake up in the morning and your arm falls off. Yeah, you got to. I'm still battling my hip. Yeah, I went to all them chiropractic things, and my hip's still doing the same thing. Oh, I got 8 people. That's cool. Oh, I did? Huh. That's yeah, that's one of them that's like a $5 name. They should pay you for having a tough name to pronounce. If you can't get it, they should just give you $5 because so you got to help them. Oh, the senior living bus just pulled up. Survival LT, welcome, welcome. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. That's really awesome. Yeah, SD, they sent me to a private chiropractor, and I stopped going last week because I can't see spending the VA's money for not getting fixed. So I'm going back to my primary doctor. I think it's the 15th of this month. Oh, I'm sure. Just say, give me $5 and I'll tell you how to pronounce it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's like trying to say Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was on oh wow, I hate that. I go brain dead. Um, oh, I was on G Bears the other day and caught myself using proper English in a comment, and I'm like, God, where the hell did that come from? It's gonna ruin my redneck persona. I used Leanne and I would like to know something, and that's just funny. I just say me and Leanne or something. But I felt like, oh no, the posh Midwesterner shit came out in me. Leanne and I would like to. Oh man, it's just so many ways wrong and for a redneck. So, oh, what else? What else is going on? Oh, my dog Camel. He's yeah. My our dog Camo is going blind. He's 17 years old this year, and it's sad, but at the same time, it's kind of hilarious because my white lab Neela is in heat, and Camo still has his junk. So Neela is really active when she goes outside, and Camo can smell that and is just practically killing himself trying to get a hold of her. He runs into everything and then just changes direction. Yeah, it is kind of sad, but it's at the same time it's Three Stooges humor too. So I get a little but he's healthy as a horse. He just can't see. His eyes are starting to go white. And, I think he's starting to go deaf now too. So that's really going to make it. But man, God forbid if you try to touch him to pick him up and put him in something, he wants to tear your head off. Says when I was going out to water the garden that night while Leanne was gone, they have this thing they all like to play with the ball, and it's like who's got the ball now, and they'll run. They exercise themselves. I don't even have to throw it anymore. It's kind of funny. I'll throw it once, and then they'll spend the rest of the time playing keep away. Oh, that's an old cowboy. Oh, I hear you. And we just started. We're supposed to be going into monsoon season. We didn't get monsoons last year because that's when we get all our rain for the desert is during the monsoon season. And I think they were like 348 days without rain before they got rain in Vegas. So that was kind of that's been crazy. And lately, it just rains enough to leave spots all over your dang window. Because like Leanne says, I don't wash my truck unless it rains. Because as soon as I wash my truck, I pull in the yard and dust from the neighbor's yard because we have poop dirt out here. It's rained. Oh man, Mike, that's yeah, but you don't. You guys need the water, to help bring the lake level up and all that stuff. That's what we're doing. I guess the Hoover Dam is like 62 feet low because of the drought out here. So, but yeah, we drew a deer tag. We drew buck tags this year in Area 10 up by Elko, Nevada. So we're gonna probably go up a little early and go fishing to that lake we were at last year. If you watch that video of the trout we caught last year, we're going back to that same lake because our hunting zone is on the opposite side of the road from the lake, and then southeast from where we'll be camping. Wow. Yeah, you guys are. Is that big cell that came in from the north that hit you guys up there in Illinois? Kind of came in from the northwest. Yeah, yeah, Brian, they are. That's really kind of crazy. You go by the Hoover Dam and you can see the white alkali in the water. It's just how where the water level used to be. It's just crazy. Every direction, huh? Wow, that's crazy. All the storms we get usually come up out of the southwest, out of the Pacific Ocean up through Mexico, or we get them out of the Pacific Northwest. They come down through Washington and Oregon into Nevada. Oh wow. Yeah, that's one thing about where we live. We have we call them mountains, but they're hills compared to. We have hills all the way around us, and I've I was working a job one time and watching the rain come over the mountain from Vegas, and it just poured. You could see the rain coming down, and it stopped at the main highway on the edge of town, and that was it. Never made it into town, but yet we got all the flooding because everything the town's downhill from the hills. So yeah, that the eastern ones, yeah, those that's all that Great Lakes stuff there. Yeah, that makes it really nasty. I remember living in Minnesota. We get them nor'easters and nor'westers come in out of Canada and just get hammered with snow or rain or thunderstorms, tornado weather. Out here in Nevada, it's hot and windy and cold and windy, and once in a while it rains. Guys, ever notice that all them little yuppie SUVs are all the same? I mean, there's two different SUVs here in the parking lot, and The headlights are almost identical, and the emblems are different on the front. So I'll make that three. Yeah, they all got kind of similar headlights. It's kind of crazy. Oh, you're 3 hours south of Chicago? I went to boot camp in Great Lakes. Flew out of Minneapolis into Chicago O'Hare, and the bus picked us up, took us to Great Lakes. So yeah, then I got there. It was the 5th of July, 1983, and it was the hottest summer Chicago ever had. We're in the hundreds plus 80, 90%. Oh, your husband was in 75? So he's probably 3 years older than me. Okay, Mike, thanks for stopping by. God bless, brother. It's good to see you and hear from you. So, what did your husband do in the Navy, Sherry? Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember watching the fireworks from the hotel in Minneapolis before we got on the plane on the 5th. Oh yeah, happy birthday, huh? Oh, Boiler Tech, he's a BT. I was uh I was a parachute rigger. Legal title is Air Crew Survival Equipmentman. Hey NDT, thanks for stopping in, buddy. And I was responsible for everything that the pilot wore and the CPAN, parachute, anything to do with survival equipment for the pilots. It was it was kind of a cool job, yes. Yeah, I gotta move. This lady's trying to park right next to my door. So hang in there, guys. I gotta move over about 6 inches so she can get out of her car. Well, at least she's appreciative of it. Oh, Twin Brooks, your dad was stationed at Great Lakes. Oh, SD's birthday's coming up too. Happy birthday, guys. Hope you have a really awesome birthday. Yeah, I had a granddad that was in World War I in the Navy, and then my dad was in from 54 to 58, if I remember right. So I'm third generation Navy myself. Holy cow, that lady's short. She's just taller than a midget, so to speak. My Dodge truck sits up pretty high, so this lady, she could be. Oh, I'm not gonna. You're gonna make me say your name again, aren't you? Canarium. There we go. Hey, God bless. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, Canary. I think it's Canarium. Yeah, something like that. I know you can laugh at me all you want. I'm Polish, so that I can get away with more stuff. Oh, you're talking, Sherry. You're talking about the midget. I don't know. Nothing wrong with midgets. Yeah, it's I hate coming to hospital clinics and stuff. It's yeah, sick people. It's makes you sad. They're just watching a old cowboy get into his minivan with a walker. He can't hardly walk, but he ain't. Yeah, he's leaving the house. I'm the same way. It's like I'd rather spend time with my dogs. My dogs, at least they're loyal. Oh, yeah, nursing homes. It's yeah. My mom was in assisted living before she passed away. It's kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, people watching. Try not to embarrass myself by laughing at somebody. But there are some, how do you say, some really cool people that are very interesting. I still got 5 people in here. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. I don't know how long Leanne's going to be in there. They got a sticker in that tube that makes all the noises. And I've been in that a couple of times. I don't care too much for that. Oh wow, that's crazy. Um, Speaking of Elvis, my dad sat in and sat in with Elvis and backstage and played guitar with him in Las Vegas in the early '60s. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Do it. I'll put the track on. That's funny. But I'm Elvis. Every time lately, I've been thinking. I think about when people talk about Elvis. I think about that movie. Oh, what the heck's his name? Or he leaving Las Vegas or something like that, where guy loses his wife in a card game or something, and he's trying to get her back from. Oh, I'm horrible with names today. But he's trying to get her back, and he winds up with the with the flying Elvises. They're doing a skydiving tour, and they got over that hillbilly in the cabin in the fuselage of the aircraft goes, "We're the flying Elvises, the Utah chapter." Lady Wolverine, welcome, welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it a lot. Got 6 people in here. We're just hanging out, waiting for Leanne to get out of her MRI thing. Then we got to go. Leanne's mom cleaned out a bedroom, so I got to back into my pickups full of stuff for my daughter. So, Lady Wolverine, where are you from? If you don't mind my asking. AKA Vern Acres Hangout. Okay, okay. Now I know. Still people watching. They keep an eye out for my wife. I don't want her after to walk too far. Oh wow, that guy's got tie-dye shorts on. Tie-dye shorts, a white t-shirt, and a mask. That's funny. That is funny. Arkansas, okay. Yeah, I grew up in Minnesota. You talking about the tie-dye shorts and the white t-shirt and the mask? Yeah, that is kind of it. I love people watching. There's some crazy things happen when you people watching. The '60s are back. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, I was born in 1960, so yeah, there. We saw some cool stuff in the '60s and '70s. I don't think the kids today could have survived our childhood. Oh, Illinois. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I lived in Minnesota all my life. I didn't know there was warmer places till I joined the Navy when I was 23. No helmets? Oh, I'm not going there. I'll probably get in trouble for that. I guess our Las Vegas Knights lost. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news anymore. It's too depressing, and they won't let you hit people with a tire iron anymore. It's like you look at some of these people that are wandering around. Oh, that's cool. Dad and your uncle were in it. Thanks for their service. Some of the stuff these people are wearing is like, how do who let you out of the house? Yeah, we have the antenna, and I watch all the reruns of all the cool shows from when we were kids and stuff. Yeah, I love this. It says no. There's a sign over here that says patient drop off, no parking, and there was when I got here there was like 3 cars parked in the lane there. Crazy stuff. Oh, absolutely, Lady Wolverine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd do it again. I think they should bring all them young kids home and send all us old farts over there because we don't sleep anyway. So, you know, I think I just go over there and let us clean house and get this shit over with so we can get back to a normal life. Give us no restriction. Hell yeah, we'd have a good time over there. Oh, those are some interesting pants. Not sure what you call that. They're kind of camel, but not really. Huh. Oh yeah, that crazy's coming, ain't it? Okay, I gotta ask, ladies, what is it with stretchy pants and big gals? I guess that's a polite way. I don't understand that. I mean, them pants look like you got to jump off the top bunk at your house to get into. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gross you out, Sherry, but I just curious. I don't understand those way some people think. No mirrors. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a. Oh, dang, that's a tiny little dog going in, service dog. Live in Minnesota outdoors. How's things up in the Great White North? Small waters. Hey, saw your fishing video. You guys make me jealous. His 7 pound bass. Oh man, that was awesome. What part of Minnesota are you in? Live in Minnesota? A little dink. That's funny. That was a nice bass. The biggest fish, bass at largemouth I ever caught was like 6'2", and that was just a monster for me. 45 minutes north of the Twin Cities, so right around Ham Lake, Cambridge area. I grew up on Mille Lacs Lake in Isle. Grew up walleye fishing. Stretchy, yeah, I know. Oh, Princeton, I know where that is. Heck yeah. I when I first got out of the Navy, I was driving semi for a guy out of Princeton. The Princeton Raceway, the dirt track. Yeah, Robert, the stretchy pants. That's just funny. Was that Jack Black and that Nacho Libre? Sometimes I wear the stretchy pants just for fun. But well, hopefully spend half your winters on Mille Lacs. Nice. Yeah, I left. I moved out to Nevada in September of '95, so I've been out here, got 26 years this year. Chapman's, I know where that is. I knew where it was. Yeah. God, last I was home a couple years ago when my mom died and went through Isle and wow, it's changed. Holy crap! I couldn't believe the restaurant we used to hang out in all the time was gone. And hey, Robert, I was telling everybody about the doing the desert gardening video for you. So I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Awesome small water. That's awesome. Got some music going. Ice fishing is on your bucket list. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. When we were kids, we used to sell night crawlers at the end of the driveway and made enough money to build a 8 by 12 fish house. And God, we spent every winter out there in that because we had bunks in it. So during the weekend, we'd spend all weekend out there just fishing, pulling in walleyes. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I don't know what I could teach because it's just it's just hot, Robert, and we're learning ourselves because I'm used to gardening in Minnesota, and we had a garden in California, and this is our garden here in Nevada, our fourth garden, and we're it's trial and error. Oh, I bet that put up a heck of a fight, huh? A 10-pound bag right out of the box. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he must be a salesman. He's got a briefcase. Here, you want to buy some pills? Because we're not selling enough and we got to get some more our sales up. Here's some samples. Give them away to your guys. Yeah, that's crazy. Big pharma makes me crazy. Yeah, matter of fact, I can't remember. Live in Minnesota. I can't remember that little lake down there, but that's where I caught my biggest largemouth ever. Was in. I can't remember the little lake. There's a lake down there by Princeton somewhere. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, there you go. Get them addicted to something new. Yeah, let's keep everybody stoned and wearing masks, and just let's do some experimental drugs on them. No, I don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, SD. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot. Spectacle. Yeah, I think that was it. Yep. Yeah, that was a pretty cool little lake. Shakopee. Ah, yeah, my grandpa used to live in Mound over where Tonka Toys used to be. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Tonka Toys. So, oh, all right. Khaki shorts, a green shirt, a jacket, and an antique looking cowboy hat. That's got to be the uniform of the day. And sneakers. It's 98 degrees out and he's wearing a jacket. That's crazy. Oh, and then on top of that, it's a Seattle Seahawks jacket. Huh. What did I miss? I remember when they were metal. Huh. I don't know. I missed something, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Tonka Toys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, my grandma and grandpa retired out of Tonka Toys, and my aunt worked there. and my uncle, I had an aunt and an uncle worked there, and my aunt was getting close to retirement, and they packed up and moved to Mexico, and she lost all her benefits, and she was in her late 60s or yeah, late 50s, I think it was. It is funny, small waters. I almost missed that. So yeah, so my aunt had to start a career over late in her life. She had to start another career to get a retirement. FBI. That's the Phoebe. We call that Phoebe, not FBI. It's Phoebe. So not much going on out here. All the people slowed down, so I got not just kind of hanging out still. Oh, security having a cigarette. Nice. Yeah, they got this stretch tent thing out here with a bunch of picnic tables under it. That's kind of cool. So, well, heck, I can show you guys my view. Here's what I'm looking at. There's that security guy over there smoking. There's a guy with the tie dye shorts. So that's where I'm at. I'm just kind of hanging out. Yeah, I remember doing stuff like that. We had uh one of mom and dad had one of them split entry houses where you could go in the basement or upstairs, and the upstairs hallway was solid oak, and I don't know, it's probably 25 feet long, and we used to get run from the living room couch to the edge of the carpet where the living room stopped, and jump on our Tonka toys and fly all the way down the hall. And that was all good till we broke mom. Mom had a cuckoo clock at the end of the hall, and we knocked it off one too many times, and it shattered. And needless to say, we all got our butts whipped. Because I had three younger brothers and a younger sister, and we had a lot of time in the summer to get in all kinds of trouble. So I remember we got caught one time because we out the back house with we had a patio with the long steps and went to the backyard, and some reason we got this harebrained idea that let's take all the cushions and all the pillows out of the house and jump off the patio into the cushions. So, well, we didn't really jump like you were jumping into the lake. We kind of climbed over the rail, and yes, I am the oldest. Yeah. So we climbed over the rail and kind of hung from it and dropped onto. I think we even took one of my little brother's little mattresses out. Oh, I don't know. God, how did we survive spanking? Uh, Usually didn't have to do it too many times because made you kind of fear doing something wrong. So it gave us, hey, I better not do that because that belt hurts my butt real quick. Yeah, that what? Yeah, Lady Wolverine. I'm the oldest, and when I met my dad, which was the reason I moved to Nevada in 90. I met my dad in '94, and I found out I had three sisters I didn't know I had, and so that was pretty good. I moved out here to spend time with them, and Dad passed away in 2011. So yeah, it definitely. When you hear that ripple of that belt coming out of that belt loops, it wakes your ass up real quick. But yeah, getting back to my brothers, we got the point where we're all you know mom could got to the point where we were kind of hard to handle because my brother I'm the oldest, but my brothers were all bigger than I was. They were I wrestled one 98, 112, and 138, and then 155, and my brothers were in the 175, 180 category. Oh yeah, ain't that the truth? And we never burned nothing down either. We had some close calls, but we were smart enough to get it put out. But because yeah, that spanking would have been a pain in the butt. I remember one time my one brother shot my other brother with his BB gun, and my grandpa wrapped it around the. I wrapped the BB gun around a tree, and the look that he gave those boys put the fear of God in you. Just oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, we've been kind of stuck at 338 or 538 for quite a while. We want to do a giveaway at 600, but with Leanne having to be in California and me having to do all the chores with a bad hip, kind of consumes most of my time. So yeah, it's then it's hot, so I only get to work either real early in the morning and or late at night. And since I retired, I don't get up too much. Don't get up too early. Oh, 5:41. That's cool. Yeah, we'd get up to we were at 5:35, and we'd get up to 5:41. And oh yeah, Robert, did you use the magnifying glass to cook the ants too? I know we did that a lot. Yeah, I'm not real big on getting monetized or anything like that. I just I like the friends that I've made on here because I don't trust too many people, and I think I have better friends on YouTube than I do in real life. Because I know a lot of people on here, you could call them if you were in the area, and they would say, "Hey, come on over and hang out here until you get to your next place." And I'm a firm believer in good people attract good people. But the crazies that are getting in this town is just we've had more crime rate in the last couple of years than ever. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's of course then yeah, I don't think so. It's like they're putting commercials on everybody's videos anyway. So I mean, if you watch my videos and there's a ad on there, feel free to delete it because that that stuff don't bother me. I'd rather watch the people I'm going to watch. And Yeah, and that isn't that crazy how that works? The friends you made on YouTube are better than the ones in my community. Yeah, I have. Oh, there aren't very many people I let in my life, because it's just crazy. There's people that are friends, but they're the needy friends that the only time they call you, they need something. Yeah, right. I agree, Brian. That's good. If I ever get up home, I'm gonna look you up because I was trying to. We were supposed to be in Minnesota about this time of because but then I went and got hurt. So that yeah, that's awesome. Lady Wolverine, that's cool as heck. Yeah, pretty much when we go on our trip, when we both get healed up a little bit better, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go visit our YouTube friends that we talk to a lot. Oh, awesome, Brian. Thank you. That yeah, I'd like to check out your place. So that's how I grew up. I grew up in a small town USA. I mean, when I was on the ship, the Enterprise had 10 times more people, 10 times more people than I had in my hometown. We're self sufficient, Lady Wolverine. Thanks, but yeah, we yeah, we're solar off grid. That's pretty cool. But oh, I forgot what I said. Yeah, I grew up in a small town. Everybody knew everybody. You could My dad, my stepdad was the city maintenance manager of Isle. So he worked for the city of Isle and maintained all the roads and plowed snow and all that stuff. So he you couldn't get away with nothing in my hometown. I mean, I grew up with a Minnesota state trooper, a county sheriff, and the town, what the hell they call it? The town marshal. He's not the marshal. I can't remember what they call it. A chief of police. And we had a 320-acre farm that was out in the country that we'd run cattle on it. Had Grandma and Grandpa always had a huge garden, almost an acre garden every year. But there was 9 of us, and so Grandma and Mom would can all our vegetables in the fall, and it was we'd butcher 2 cows a year, and that would last every other year because usually with 9 people eat it's a lot. We had Dad raised pigs, and we sold the babies, so we had I think it was 12 sows and a boar. So I mean, it was hard work, but man, you learned from it. Oh hey, yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, my stepdad lives north of Isle, across the street from the lake. There's a service road that runs in between him and the houses that are on the lake. Yeah, that would be fun. Live in Minnesota, that'd be fun. Yeah, I think working on a farm, and then my dad would farm us boys out to the farmers when come hay season. We're out bucking hay all summer, and the ranchers and the farmers they pay you pretty good price. It's hard work. Uh, it was hard work, but Man, the best thing about after you got paid was go to the well, we had a thing that was like a Dairy Queen. They called it the Dairy Vi. I mean, that was the best thing about getting paid. You head to the Dairy Vi for hamburger, French fries, and a big old chocolate shake. I mean, that was living. Kids today, they don't know what that is. So yeah, it's a power of attorney. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not used to all these acronyms everybody uses. I was like, why don't you just tell me what you're saying? Oh, our neighbors right now, we get farm fresh eggs all the time because we got rid of all our chickens and pigs and stuff. Uh, Basically, when the bank stole our place. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's true, Brian. They don't know a lot of things. Where the hell did I read that? Oh, Lady Wolverine says, "You ever stop by? I'll fix you up some farm fresh eggs." And I was saying, we I mean, we're used to that. Our neighbor next to us and our neighbor behind us, we all live on acre 1 acre and a quarter lots, and the neighbors behind us have eggs, and the neighbors to the east of us have eggs, so we get more than our share of farm fresh eggs. Yeah, common sense isn't common at all anymore. Yeah, it's yeah. What I was reading the other day, they were people are not going back to work because they're getting an extra $300 a week in unemployment. So they're everybody. I mean, even in our little town here, uh, everybody's looking for people to work, but they don't want to go to work because they get free money from the government. And our son has kind of fell into that category of people that, oh, why should I do that? The government's going to give me money. I was like, that government money's going to run out eventually, and you're getting closer to 50. I was like, you don't want to be. Well, he's 34 years old, and it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I hope Leanne didn't get stuck in that. Oh, hey, Uncle Al, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I was I watched that video last night. I didn't quite understand why you needed to get rid of Bakersfield, but yeah, yeah. But I know I've been through Bakersfield a bunch of times, and there's a lot of oil and a lot of big farms there, dairies and stuff. Yeah, half the world's population is below average. Yep. Yeah, I guess my son would fall in that millennial group that thinks the world owes him stuff, and he don't get it that we don't owe you crap. You want something, get out and work for it. Yeah, that's one thing. He's my stepson, and I didn't want to be that. Oh yeah, Bakersfield was a lake. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. It's like Pahrump here the is a bit was a big lake at one time too, and that's what Pahrump means in Indian, I guess, is underground lake. I don't know. Somebody told me that. Yeah, that would make sense, Uncle Al, if you brought the lake back to Bakersfield. There, L.A. wouldn't be running out of water and stealing all the other states' waters. buying off crooked politicians and stealing the water. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Things are. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next year, but it's kind of scary. What ninth largest lake? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, this valley that we're in is it's probably a good 25 miles wide long, and I want to say 15 miles wide. Exactly, live in Minnesota. Most of the people, you know, like yourself, that we more droughts. Yeah, I see that coming, Uncle Al. Everybody, all the rain has shifted from the west and gone to the Midwest and east because we were supposed to get rain yesterday and last night. And I went outside last night, and there not a cloud in the sky, and the stars were bright as heck. But yeah, I live in Minnesota. Yeah, I worked all my life to get the things I have and to be where I am now, retired, and I don't regret it. Okay, Uncle Al, I'll see you in a few. Yeah, the I mean, I grew up in Minnesota. We worked hard. We played hard. I mean, we you work Monday through Friday, and Saturday you went fishing, or Saturday and Sunday you went hunting, or you took a couple of days off and went hunting. Duck hunting, grouse hunting, uh, deer hunting, bear hunting. You know, yeah. You guys are dry up there too. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it's kind of crazy this weather this year. But you know, if you look through history, there's been droughts and famine and all that stuff for throughout history. It's a big cycle. It just comes around and comes around. And I think we're in a dry time. You know, I don't think it's got anything to do with global warming because I don't know. Been in Minnesota winter when it's 60 below winter in February, January, February. That's yeah. But I did hear the Inuit Indians said that the Earth's axis had shifted 2%. So that in itself changes a lot of things. You know, all that's I don't know. Here I'm talking science. What redneck knows about science? I last year I could spell science. Now I are one. So, but yeah, it's a crazy world. You know, I would ask everybody to pray for Leanne's dad. He's uh, 88 years old and he's having some uh, internal medicine problems and uh, pretty cool old man. He's he's hanging on though. Leanne's got to go back down after the 4th of July because you don't want to be anywhere near the freeway coming to Las Vegas on the 4th of July weekend. There are so many people come out of LA that it's stop and go traffic from Barstow, California, all the way into Vegas. It's just crazy. So, I've been on here an hour and 14 minutes. Ooh, crazy, crazy. Oh, another salesman. Here, we have all these pills. You need to push them. Yeah, no thanks. I was watching, was it Red Road Homestead? And she's into that Native American medicine stuff. And it's a pretty cool channel to watch. She was doing some. painkiller thing the other day. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? When I was a kid, we could we lived. Oh, the lake was probably 300 yards from our house, where our house was, and we couldn't get out of the driveway opening fishing or opening deer hunting. If you had to go to town the day before, or you weren't getting out of your driveway. I believe the Earth's axis shifted as well. There are many people seeing differences in the sun coming up and coming down. People have never had sun on one side of the house ever. Now, I've noticed that too because we have uh, a salt cedar tree that's just west of our RV, and during the winter months, the sun was coming up on the right side of that facing east. It was coming up well over, and that's how I set my solar panels up. Well, since summer solstice, it's completely on the other end of the RV coming up that way. So I'm losing like an hour or so of sun a day be, because of that shift in where the sun's coming up. It's kind of crazy. Hey, you have a great day too, live in Minnesota. And I get up that way, I'll definitely look you up. We'll go do some fishing. Yeah, but I think that's just Robert. I think that's just the norm for the Earth. I mean, you take a ball and hang it on a string. It does weird things when you spin it. It don't just spin in the same thing. It'll turn different ways, and I think that's what's happening right now. Is that the Earth going around the sun the way it does, and it's doing that little wobble, so we're getting a little thing. So, oh, Leanne's calling out there. So I'll just let her go. But anyway, yeah, that's what I think's happening. It's a normal thing that happens every so often in the cycle of the Earth rotating around the sun, or vice versa. I'm no scientist, but suspicious observers? No, I don't think that I have. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, I don't know. I was horrible at science in high school, but as I got older, science is kind of fascinating now. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure because the gravitational force is different because the Earth's axis is tilted. That I don't know that bipolar crap that people talk about. I still don't understand that, but it's I'm sure as a negative force against them. That's yeah, that's funny, but not funny. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here. My wife called. I don't know what's going on, so I am gonna have to go find out what's going on. So I love y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. God bless everybody. Support your troops. Help one another. God bless, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Thanks, Robert. I'll talk to you later.